Eleen, you embody a very strong sense of self. That's how we met the first time too. But I'm curious, how much of that is truly internal and how much has been shaped by how the world responds to you?
Well, first of all, my name is Eleen. Thanks for having me here, Ethel. Yeah, this topic is very interesting because I'm in the industry where modeling and pageant, where beauty is the first thing that people see. Like, for example, when I just started modeling, and there's so much noises like comment your look, this and that. But one thing I love about modeling also because they say there's no beauty standard. It's about your uniqueness. So I start to, really look into myself, like because I don't want to change my look, okay? But in Malaysia, when I get rejection and everything, I started to really improve myself in other things like skill and my internal aura. How can I win? How can I get attention from that? And in Malaysia, I need to put a lot of makeup. But when I'm in Milan, I remember the designer looked at me so closely, and I don't do any makeup at all. But he said that, wow, you're so beautiful. From there, I realized that beauty, there's no standard. And in different countries, they look at beauty in different way. So I know that I couldn't please anyone. So that is how I started to really ask myself, what is the real value and what I want to be. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, wow. All right. Yeah. I guess that also comes with self-discovery and exposure as well, right? Because as you rightly mentioned, when you keep traveling out of your comfort zones, you get to become a little uncomfortable with yourself, and that's where growth really happens. Take it from me. All right. Do you think confidence today is authentic? We also had a backstage conversation on that, right? About authenticity. Do you think confidence today is authentic, or has it become another form of performance we've learned to master?
Well, I teach catwalk. Of course, a lot of people who come to my class and say, I want to gain confidence. Of course, we learn how to try our best to make them, like how they stand, how they dress up, to help a little bit on confidence. But what I require them is really accept who they are.
Right.
For example, there's some of the beauty contestants, they come to me and they perform a catwalk to me. I say, I couldn't feel you. It's just a performance. I want you to, change your mindset, that you trust, that you believe that you are who you are and what's the vibes and how you resonate to the audience. That is very important from the internal to outside.
Eleen, how difficult is authenticity in your beauty business, in the pageantry business? When you have these young girls who come to you to want to be trained as models, what do you do? How do you sit down with their minds to get them to give their best?
Usually I will ask them, do you really know about what modeling is about? And okay, the first day I actually ask them, what do you like about yourself and what you don't like about yourself? So, they have to accept themselves first, and they also need to know how cruel and the reality of the modeling, whether they can get the rejection. Yeah, so.
Yeah, wow. I'm sure that becomes quite the chill pill for them to decide, okay, do I really need to do this? Because coming, as I said, from the space that we are in, I also get a lot of people or brands or personalities wanting to build personal branding. I ask them one question, what is the mission and goal that you want to achieve? And most times they tell me, I want to be rich and famous. And I tell them, okay, sorry, I don't have the time for you. Because I look at that as a pothole, actually. Because once you step into that, I know exactly where it will spiral. Because when someone comes and tells me that I want to be rich and famous and therefore I want you to manage me, right? I know that I will now have to sit down and create stories that don't exist around the person, right? And therefore, maybe it's because I've got into that space now, a personal space, which is a professional space too, of wanting to be who you are and therefore advise accordingly too. I'm sure at any space that all of you come from will have that kind of challenge, which creates a conflict as well.
Yeah, there's so many how to say, a lot of, because modeling is not an easy, temptation, right? So you have to really clear that what you want to be. You don't allow people to judge you that, judge you on because of money, you do this. Because if you want to, your aim is just money, you can do a lot of things to earn the money.
Correct.
But I always tell them, you can have the beauty to start in the modeling or pageant platform. You should make use of the platform to do something good to the society. Yeah. It's that value that maybe not everyone have, but if you have, make use of it. Yeah.
I think from the pageant's point, the pageant space, right?
Yeah.
Having worked with the Miss India pageant also in India, and I'm sure there's a standardized way of how the girls look and the measurements and the fit and the skin color and the teeth. They all end up looking the same, right?
Yeah. So modeling background, you can see very obvious. They even have a different kind of beauty in different season of the fashion week. Like from my time when I started, they say anorexia is the beauty. They want you to be very, very skinny. And I would say I'm not lucky during that time. I was just started modeling and they say anorexia, you have to be anorexia only you can be in the fashion week. But look at now, people say healthy, the body shape. And like I say, when I was experienced in Italy and Malaysia, they look beauty in different ways. So I would say it's democratic.
Okay, great. Okay.